The solar system is not a static place. Instead, it is constantly in motion and evolving. Planets drift, the sun wakes, and human-made objects alter our cosmic neighborhood. The sun is nearing solar maximum, the peak of its 11-year cycle. This brings more sunspots and flares, sending charged particles toward Earth. These particles interact with Earth's magnetic field, causing geomagnetic storms. These can disrupt satellites and power grids and cause auroras, but other forces act too. Jupiter, the largest planet, shields us by deflecting comets and asteroids. This gravitational influence helps reduce impact threats to Earth. Jupiter's gravity can also send objects toward the inner solar system, a double-edged sword. Human activity in space is growing fast, with thousands of satellites orbiting Earth and space debris. This debris travels over 17,000 miles per hour. At that speed, even tiny fragments can cause serious damage. Even small pieces can damage spacecraft. What does this mean for us? Understanding these changes protects technology and plans missions. Let's start with the sun. Solar maximum is natural, but its effects are real and measurable. For example, solar flares can disrupt GPS signals and power grids on Earth. Sunspots are cooler, darker areas marking intense magnetic activity. These cooler regions can be thousands of kilometers across. Solar flares are sudden energy bursts, releasing as much as billions of hydrogen bombs. Coronal mass ejections are huge plasma clouds that can cause geomagnetic storms on Earth. In 1989, a geomagnetic storm knocked out Quebec's power for 9 hours. Today, forecasting is better. The Solar Dynamics Observatory watches the sun 24/7. But space weather forecasting is tricky. We need to understand the sun's magnetic field better. Now, Jupiter. It's over 300 times the mass of Earth. Its immense gravity acts as a shield for the inner planets. Jupiter's gravity captures or deflects objects, saving Earth from many impacts. For instance, Jupiter's gravity has diverted many comets away from Earth's path. Sometimes, Jupiter's gravity flings objects toward us, a gravitational slingshot effect. This can send some asteroids on a collision course with our planet. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter is a source of many near-Earth objects stirred up by Jupiter's influence. In 1994, Jupiter pulled in comet Shoemaker-Levy 9, leaving scars bigger than Earth. That event showed the solar system's dynamism and reminded us of the risks we face. Now, consider human activity. Since 1957, we've launched thousands of satellites. This rapid growth has made space more crowded than ever before. Today, over 8,000 satellites orbit, many in mega constellations for internet coverage. These constellations provide global internet, but also create more space traffic. More satellites mean a higher risk of collisions in orbit. Space debris includes old satellites, spent rocket stages, and collision fragments. These fragments travel at speeds over 17,000 miles per hour, posing serious risks to satellites, spacecraft, and even astronauts. In 2009, 2 satellites collided, creating thousands of new debris pieces, worsening the problem. Debris can stay in orbit for years, posing a risk to the ISS and other spacecraft. To avoid collisions, satellites maneuver, but that uses fuel and shortens lifespan. Natural objects like micrometeoroids are tiny but can still cause damage. Even a small paint fleck can puncture a spacecraft hull at orbital speed. Solar storms can disrupt our technology-dependent society on Earth. This can lead to power grid failures and communication blackouts. A major solar storm could cause blackouts and damage satellites, affecting GPS and communications. Asteroid impacts are rare but catastrophic, so we track near-Earth objects. Telescopes scan the skies daily to spot potential threats early. NASA's Planetary Defense Coordination Office monitors these objects, finding over 30,000 near-Earth asteroids. In 2022, DART changed an asteroid's orbit, testing our ability to deflect threats. Space debris hinders new missions, so we must avoid debris fields. Avoiding debris requires careful planning and sometimes costly maneuvers. Kessler syndrome describes debris collisions, creating more debris, making orbit unusable. This chain reaction could make low Earth orbit impassable for decades. To prevent that, we need to clean up space. Missions are testing removal technologies. Clear Space One plans to capture and deorbit a defunct satellite, a step forward. The solar system is a dynamic, interconnected system. These interactions create a complex web of cause and effect. Changes in the sun affect Earth's atmosphere. Jupiter's gravity influences asteroid paths. We are part of this system. Our space actions affect future generations. We monitor changes with spacecraft studying the sun, planets, and asteroids. These spacecraft provide real-time data on solar activity and planetary changes. The Parker Solar Probe flies closer to the sun than any prior mission. Juno studies Jupiter's gravity and magnetic field, gathering solar wind data. Its measurements reveal how Jupiter's magnetosphere interacts with the solar wind. This helps us understand its role. It reveals how the giant planet shapes its environment. OSIRIS-REx returned asteroid samples, offering clues about the early solar system. The samples contain pristine material from the solar system's formation. Telescopes like Pan-STARRS scan for near-Earth objects, providing early warnings. These surveys help us track potentially hazardous asteroids. Space weather forecasts are improving, with alerts from the Prediction Center. These alerts help protect satellites and power grids from solar storms. But we need more data, so new missions like Dragonfly to Titan are planned. Understanding the solar system helps protect our planet and expand our presence. It also answers fundamental questions about our origins. It's our cosmic backyard. So, the takeaway is that the solar system is not static. It is a dynamic system with constant changes and interactions. We must monitor changes to stay safe and continue exploring. It's shared responsibility. Future missions require planning for solar activity and space debris, which is part of mission design. The Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon, requiring understanding of the space environment. Mars missions face similar challenges, with solar radiation and dust storms as major concerns. Studying the solar system helps us adapt, making us a spacefaring civilization. In conclusion, the solar system is dynamic and interconnected. This awareness is crucial for future exploration and our safety. Recognizing this helps us prepare for natural events and human impacts. We have tools to monitor and respond, but must use them wisely. The next solar maximum in 2025 will test our preparedness. This means updating satellite designs and power grids beforehand. We'll see more sunspots and storms, but also more auroras. These displays could become visible at lower latitudes. Space debris will grow unless we act. That's our choice. Without active removal, collisions could create even more debris. International cooperation is key. Space is a global commons, and we all share the risks. Next time you look up at the night sky, remember, it's not static. That change is something we can understand and prepare for. By tracking these changes, we can better protect our technology. We've learned a lot, but there's still much to discover. Each mission brings new data, refining our models of the solar system. Future missions will push boundaries, so stay curious. There are always new horizons to explore and understand. Remember, the solar system isn't just out there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. We'll keep you informed.